It's not white out yet.
Yeah. So you think that they're young?
Yeah, that'd be very nice.
So this is.
Now, if you went to that
pile.
house right there.
This is where they threw all their clothes.
That's how clean their trash is.
How clean their trash is, yeah. But that's what this is that you're standing on. What is?
This is a shell bin. See the shell? So this is where they put their shells as they ate oysters, clams.
Oh, okay.
And now this has all been walked on, so it's
See, look at this.
pulverized. The shell mound.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Did they add
If you come down somewhere where you hasn't been walked on, oh, here's a well.
Yeah.
Because him and them kids, they were like,
So this is made
out of coquina rock. I was like, hey man, you got kids, you can't.
Really?
If you want to take, if you want to reach on,
This is actually made by the Spanish.
Through the woods and shit, because in their state parks, like the Mexican mafia, it's like growing like huge things of pot. Yeah, like so instead of trying to get it across the land, it take like two people.
Two trees.
So like fucking like way out in the middle, fucking.
Holly.
Let me have your attention here, folks, and we'll talk about that in just a second. I happen to see this. If you were just to look at this plant and guess at what family it's in, and it's Christmas time.
The holly family.
Okay. This is called Yaupon holly, Y-A-U-P-O-N. Some people pronounce it Yaupon, Y-A-U-P-O-N. It is the reason it's so special is this is the tree that the Native Americans used to make tea out of. So they'd pick the leaves, let them dry, and then they'd make a tea, which would get you hallucinated. And so part of their spiritual
Can we do that?
Was to
Can we
drink.
get spiritual out here?
But don't do it because you eventually throw up.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a purgative as well as a little bit of a hallucinogen. But this is called black drink. It's because the tea that you make out of it is sort of a blackish clear color. But anyway, that's very typical of the dunes back in here. But I just happened to see the ones with the red berries. So just say a few words, and then I'm going to let you take about 10 minutes to just roam around. I want you to get out on the mud flat over here and look at the fiddler crabs and some of the mollusks that are out there on that mud flat. What you're standing on right now. What you're standing on right now is really a refuse mound from Native Americans that just would eat the clams and oysters, and they'd throw their stuff right up in a pile. And it was always good in Florida to have high ground anyway, so you created high ground. Can I have your attention? It was a garbage dump, but you also created a mound that was high for to just get yourself up for sight and so forth, and maybe protection. But if you were to dig through this, you would find pieces of pottery. You'd find bones of animals that had been eaten along with the shell. But this could have been lived in for 1,000 years. I mean, and when you excavate them, they can figure all that out. So this is one of the mounds that's right on the main water. This is the Intra-coastal waterway here. This is natural. This was not dug. But when they decided to have a protected canal that went all the way up the coast, they dig the areas that didn't connect naturally. So if you go up here to Palm Valley, you'll hit a straight shot of about 6 or 8 miles. That was all dug. They connected the Pablo River coming out of Jack's Beach with this Talamato River, and but for the most part, it's natural. So when they talk about the Guana Talamato Marine Estuarine Preserve, it's all of this. It's all of that grass you see back there, the forest, the ocean front, and what they're trying to do is manage the whole thing. So out here, you're concerned with manatees and their survival out here. And on the ocean front, you're concerned about other things like sea turtles. I do want to mention that this is, of all the communities we've seen today, which one has the most variety of species? You tell me. We've seen scrub, we've seen forest, we've seen beach,
The
we've
forest.
seen marsh, fresh.
The forest.
Forest.
No,
I think
No.
here,
right here.
Right here.
This
Yeah.
area.
right here.
Especially out.
Oh, you're talking about,
especially
okay.
out in the, this is all saltwater marsh, and that is going to be the highest diversity of everything from bacteria to plants to animals to fish. This
Yeah.
is the nursery of the sea. 80% of the stuff out in the ocean was born here. So if we fill this in, then we're basically killing our ocean, not just destroying this. Now, Florida has all kinds of regulations now about that. When I grew up in St. Petersburg, they were digging canals everywhere they could. They'd dredge up this stuff and get it high enough to live on, and they would just eat up this kind of marsh, thousands of acres a year. In the 70s, then all of that became illegal, and so this is pretty much going to remain untouched. Even if it's not in state hands, you still can't build on it. So this is the highest diversity. And it's also not pure salt water because you have the St. Johns River. You've got several creeks here: Moses Creek, Palliser Creek down here. All of those are bringing fresh water in from the land. So you've got this mixture of fresh and salt water. You've got the nutrients coming off the land to feed everything. You've got the tidal action to flush it, and so it's this tremendous nursery of just thousands and thousands of acres. Notice how clear the water is. Isn't that cool?
So it's brackish then.
It's brackish. It's clear mostly because you got fresh ocean water coming in St. Augustine. It's only about 10 miles down there. And so the tide brings in, on the outgoing tide, it'll get a little dirtier. On the incoming tide, it'll be a little clearer. But when you get up in Palm Valley where they dug it, and it's just a big ditch, it's not anywhere near that clarity or as healthy. Be a good place to fish right here.
Yeah, it's a guy down there.
He caught red
Yeah.
whiting.
Yeah, but
he said he
you
caught
don't.
whiting.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
yeah?
they have the
Hey,
ban
red.
on.
This marsh, and see, it's not the same as the marsh we crossed.
It's not the swale marsh.
Right.
This grass is tripping.
This is the beginning of the saltwater marsh. So this is water coming in from the Intra-coastal waterway. Okay. This is called salt marsh or
you wanna go back?
Spartina marsh. You should write that down. Spartina. Those of you that want to pass this test. Spartina. This is the major plant that the major plant in the salt marsh is what's called cordgrass or Spartina. But right in front of you, somebody had this in their PowerPoint. Who had black rush in their PowerPoint?
That was me.
That was you?
Yes.
This is black rush. So it's basically a rush and a cordgrass plant community, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then from that, we get all kinds of animals: spindler crabs, snails that live on all of this grass, which eventually wind up in the birds and in the fish. But this is different than the marsh we crossed coming here because that was fresh water. That was just drainage from land. This is water seeping in from the ocean.
Seeing we are.
I had it.
I want to get a picture of him. Where'd he go? Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, sorry.
If you really wanted to, you could get it.
Yeah, running at top speed.
Grab him. Just grab him.
You gotta just grab him.
You gotta just grab him. Oh, let me see.
Hey, got him.
Let me see him. Oh.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
let me get a
he's so
picture.
cute.
That's so cute. Hey, Professor, you got him. I want to see it. Hold on.
Oh, he's so cute.
Hickory, oak, and bay, and an occasional cedar and palm.
Say that again. This one is
This is pig nut hickory.
that I've
pig nut hickory.
Oh yeah, all hickories have a compound.
This is,
Have to look it up.
see how fresh this is? Somebody's dug out.
Yeah.
And these
Check
are,
out
what kind of,
these
these
big
are mushrooms.
mushrooms.
They're huge mushrooms here.
This here,
Yeah,
Bracket fungus.
bracket
Yeah,
fungus.
it's in the same family. Here's a huge one.
Yeah, right. This is Spanish made.
What's that movie, The Ring?
Say that again, Yvonne. Say that again. Just say what they were.
Okay, the wells were made by the Spanish after they came to the New World. These are, you can tell by the brick that they use, the coquina brick.
Hey, y'all folks.
I know. I would go out there, but
That's what I did for my picture.
really?
Yeah, I saw yours. Yeah, y'all was on the Hey, because my pictures came out so good, I wanted it to be believable that, you know, it was me at this place. Yeah, I had put myself. Okay, nobody's doing that. Nobody's getting it. You know what? I'm gonna do it.